We always learn something when Town Manager Steve Riley joins us. He does not have his plaid jacket on yet, but he will next week for the opening ceremonies on Monday and then, of course, throughout the week. Steve, I don't think folks sometimes, and maybe they need to be reminded just how important the town is to the running of the tournament. We think about the Heritage Classic Foundation, we think about all the volunteers, but this is a big event for the town from an operational standpoint, isn't it?
Yeah, there's several different ways that we're involved. One is we do continue to be a sponsor of the tournament. That's closing in on $300,000 a year. That's down from when we first helped save the tournament, but it's still a significant investment.
It's a lot of money.
Each and every year. The other thing is we spend a lot of time at this time of year trying to get things ready for the Heritage, trying to work with the DOT and others to and our contractors to spruce up the roads, to clean things up, to make some repairs, to make it to clean up the trash, a little extra effort on there, and try to make this place look as good as we can for that week.
And to then get all those folks out of there so that you've got the week clean and not doing construction projects during Heritage Week.
Yes, and then taking that week off.
Yeah.
And then there's the effort that goes in to assisting in the process of, all those bleachers, all the stuff that goes up there has to be inspected. The electrical has to be inspected. So there's a lot of time that we devote in trying to assist, help there, be out there whenever we can to meet their schedules. And of course, there's just the whole demand on fire and rescue to be out there throughout that time. There's stuff that I'm probably forgetting about right now.
So there's a lot of overtime involved from folks this week?
A lot of overtime.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's all part of what goes on. One of the projects, of course, involved pre-Heritage is Pope Avenue construction. I know some of the spring breakers who are visiting us are probably a little annoyed, but hey, it's got to happen, and it's got to happen sometime, and you've got a deadline for getting the Celebration Park ready to go by the end of May of next year.
Yes, we've got a deadline to get Pope Avenue resurfaced before the coming of the heavy summer season this year, and we've got that park for next year. And yeah, as someone once said, there's no good time to do a capital project.
Where are we on Celebration Park as far as the process?
Sure. There's the two parts in the two contracts. So the road work you obviously see out there is underway, pathway work is underway, and then we've just let the contract to get started on the physical construction. They need the road work to get into the park, and then that park work will go on all summer long, but won't be impacting the roads, but it will impact our ability to offer overflow parking.
Yeah, so there won't be overflow parking at the beach, but those folks are going to be doing their work and doing their thing. They just needed the roads done before they got in there. Right. And we're still hoping, crossing our fingers, Mother Nature and everyone else involved in that with an end of May, like a Memorial Weekend kind of thing next year?
Yes, that's our target.
Fantastic. What's your favorite part of the new Celebration Park? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to bringing my grandkids to that new playground.
Yeah, it's going to be a very special thing, I think, for sure. Steve, thanks so much for joining us. As always, we learn a whole lot. Enjoy the tournament. You usually get out, sneak out. And,
absolutely.
Do a little bit
I'll see you out there.
We certainly will. Steve, thanks so much. Steve Riley, Hilton Head's town manager. Don't go away. Laura Palmer tells us where we need to be at the Heritage and beyond.